Kenohonei, Ikiamanava. And please bring the painting of the Ku'u-hai-aloha. There's a picture there, a painting called Ku'u-hai-aloha, my beloved flag. And it's hand painted. It's an original painting given to my tutu, Mariah Pu'uho. Somewhere I've got a Ku'e. Do we have a Ku'e sign for Mariah Pu'uho, is it? Yeah. This was my tutu signing the Ku'e petition. She was an orphan. So she was hanai by the queen. And she had 7 of us other siblings. So she was the oldest, so she had to take care of the younger ones. And her oldest daughter became my mama. So that's my relationship to the queen. Aka, this painting given to her by the queen was put in an inner parlor in her home in Kahumoku on 7th Avenue. In back of the door to the parlor. So if you didn't know it was there, you never saw it. You opened the door, and this was in back of the door. And we were forbidden to ever talk about this or ever ask about this. So that's why I'm talking about it. And I'm telling you about it. All right? It was because she married a holy, who was Dr. Captain George Piltz, who worked for the Inter-Island Steamship Company and then became captain of the cable ship. Take care of the cable between here and San Francisco and here in Fanning Island and Midway. So he was a member of the colonial establishment. So that's why we were never permitted to talk about it, because it would cause pilikia within the family. But now we talk about it, and we have to talk about it, and we have to face it, and we have to do something about it. And doing something about it is restoring our country, restoring our kingdom, and not being ashamed of it anymore, but speaking out. And not only speaking out, but doing something about it. So that's why I joined my esteemed colleague who had the guts, how many years ago, to stand out here alone on the Queen's birthday. Stand out here alone on the day of the Queen's death. Ever since then, he's been here, right? Putting up this canopy, even when the troops come and take the canopy down, give them a citation. How many times have you been in court?
Well, it's about 3 times.
3 times! How about that? Here's a man who's Ku'e against the establishment, right? That's okay, right? So here's our modern hero, right? Here's a man. So whatever he asks me to do, I do. So I wanted to tell you about this, and then I also wanted to show you this picture, and I'm going to circulate it. Some of you may have seen it, huh? You may have seen it. Well, this picture is my paternal family. So that's my maternal family, huh? That is my grandmother on my mother's side. This is my grandmother on my father's side. And they're standing on the steps of a house. And the house is on Ohua Lane. When I was a boy, it was called Ohua Lane. Now it's called Ohua Street, because there are huge hotels on that street. The Marriott Hotel occupies the whole block there. Well, one of the houses there, there were all several houses there, and they were for Ohua. And Ohua refers to the retainers, and the retainers of the Queen. So those are all what are known as Lili'uokalani trust lands now. And at that time, there were little cottages there. And the people who worked for the Queen lived in those cottages. So one of them was my other tutu. All right? So she's standing on the top stairs with her Pake husband, whose name was Lili'uokalani. So I was not born a Blaisdell. I was Hanai by Blaisdells later. All right? So I'm giving you a little my history. So please pass this around and see if you can pick out which one of the children there is my Makuakane, my father. Okay? Shouldn't be hard. Some of you have already... Right? Cat Brady, you found her, didn't you?
Yep.
You found her, okay.
That's my wife's great-grandfather.
Oh, really? So we're Ohana. How about that? How about that? Well, we're all descendants of Haloa. And Haloa is a descendant of Wake and Papa. So we're all Ohana, right? Okay. So that's my speech for today. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to tell my story.